dye. In this case I'm going to call this the Adams Caddis, parachute Caddis ply. I'm just going to use black thread. In this case it's the Uni thread in 8/0 in black. We simply start the thread at the eye and work our way along. Stop it just as it goes round the bend of the hook. A wee bit of wax on your thread. Now what I've got here is just a darning yarn, a yarn that's used for darning in socks. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, it comes in a card, but I've put it on an old spool, as you can see, just wound it on that so I can use the bobbin holder. But what I'm going to do is, makes a big difference to the fly, I'm going to wax the yarn. I'm just going to run the wax. Here's the wax on my side of my finger. It's a bit coloured now being used, so just a matter of running it through and make sure you coat it well. Just you'll feel it getting a bit more stiffer, and it'll repel the water much better. Length 2/3 of body, and then just tie it in. As you can see, the waist piece is the full length of the body, so there's no lumps or bumps. So wind it up to that point there. Have a short length in the bobbin of the black thread so that you can bring this round, and then just form a nice body using the yarn. Just work your way up. Just take your time. There's no rush in this. If you want it heavy, you can go down and back up a wee bit, but it's fine at that. Just come across the thread 2 or 3 times, tie it off. Nice and tight. I'll wax on my own thread, just tidy up. Come back. Body feather from the Mallard. It's here. Just this nice brown, chestnut brown. Now I'm going to put 2 on. This is going to be tied in like the default Caddis style. Just put one on top of the other. And then you pull out the fibres. There's a lot of fluff underneath there, just got to take it away. Look at that. That's the length you're looking for. And remove the fluff. Get your length. Just check your length is there. Now, sometimes worth doing if you can do this, is wax the feather. Just run the wax underneath. What this does, it can hold it together a wee bit better for you. So, and obviously make it a wee bit more water repellent. Just hold it, fold it around the sides, come round with a couple of loose turns, keeping the stem of the feather right in the centre, top of the hook. Tighten up. And there you go. You want it all the way around like that. Just check. Now, as well, what you could do is tiny bit of varnish right at the tips here, or right on any of the resins that you can get now. Just going to make sure that's tight. Then it's important that you come in and trim all the way around. First cut's always going to be the best cut. So if you miss on one or two done there, you've got to make sure you keep a hold of it so you can make it nice and tidy. There we are. And then I'm going to tidy up. Make sure everything's neat. Looks okay to me. Bring your thread to its in the centre. Now I'm just going to use a white Antron just to catch this in. You could use the grey to frame the yarn as well. It's up to yourself. 2 or 3 turns there, and then I'm going to have some turns or post turns of thread at the base. I'm going to mention wing there. This is not actually the wing. It's just basically a post for holding the hackle. The hackles are Grizzle, and I'm using a furnace hackle in this case. So you can use natural red, which I believe is the normal hackle for the Adams. So but the furnace is really good. Just clean some of the stem up with the fibres, take some off. Just catch some in, and then I basically post all the hackles and post at the same time, so you're taking the hackles up ready to be wound down like a parachute. It's been nice and tight. Now I'm going to fold these stems back a bit, so it's basically making them really strong by doing this. There we go. And then I'm going to get some grey dubbin. It's mole and rabbit mixed. I'm going to show you something else what you can actually do to make it. Rub the dubbin onto the wax instead of waxing the thread. There we are. Makes it much tacky, or tackier anyway, and more water repellent as well. Much easier to manage. Especially in a fine dubbin like that, you can do that. And then I'm going to sort of tidy up the back. Just bring the thread to the... I prefer to tie off slightly underneath, so it depends, it's up to yourself what way you do it. And then just form your parachute hackle. Winding both hackles at the same time, nice and tight. Just check that you're okay at that, yep. Now I just lift the hackle up and hold the two hackles with my fingers on my left hand, and then come in really tight. There's many ways of doing a parachute hackle. It's a way I like to, it's a way I've done it for years. I've done it a couple of ways, but this is, for me, I'm quite happy doing that. It seems quick. Again, tiny bit more dubbing. This is some, just to tidy up the front. Just lift your hackle out of the way. Go shy with the dubbing. You can run the thread through it just to tidy it up, tighten it up. Get a wee bit of varnish onto the thread. In this case then, whip finish. Put up some dubbing there, just tidy up. And there we are. Bring your hackle back down. Trim this to the length that you want. It can be as long or short, it's up to you. Use it as a sighter. And there we are. One wee fibre there. And that there's basically just an Adams tied as a Caddis pattern. It's up to yourself how you want to do it, and as I say, you can put a varnish right at the very tip there to hold it, or you can leave it. Well, a lot of guys do prefer to have the varnish in the end, and it does hold the wing well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some resin just to show you. It's right at the very tip, and there we go.